guest tonight has appeared in the films Reality Bites and The Truth about cats and dogs. Currently, you can see her in The Matchmaker. Here's a clip.
Funny, isn't it? So, your senator must be desperate to get you on a job like this.
He's not desperate. He just wants to find his family.
Has he looked in his house? They might be there.
What is your problem? Why does it bother you that a man is trying to trace his ancestors?
And don't dress it up. It's show business. There's nothing wrong with that.
Please, that is such a lazy cliche. What are you going to say next? All politicians are the same?
All politicians are the same.
Is being an idiot like being high all the time?
No, it's like constantly being late. You know?
Please welcome Janeane Garofalo. Janeane.
I'm good, thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
How do you know he's talking to you?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. That's terrible. I just displayed horrible ego, didn't I?
Yes, you did, and your hands are freezing.
Because it's freezing back there.
Yes.
It's freezing while you wait. That's why I'm wearing the sweat jacket or whatever. The shells, what do they call these? The train spotting kind of zip-up track.
Scottish heroin addict chic. Yeah. Right.
Exactly.
That's exactly what that is. How you enjoying your big press junket here for the movie? Having a good time?
Oh, yeah. Well, to explain, they have these things when you have a movie come out called a press junket, and what it is for basically 3 weeks, you get interviewed by every media outlet globally to promote a film. So what that is for 3 weeks you get asked like the same 5 questions over and over and over again to the point where your brain becomes like clay. That was a very bad
No, but, for example, right now you have no idea where you are.
It's just you answer the same question. So I've started like getting creative and just telling bold-faced lies in the thing. Like they'll be like, "Are you dating anyone?" "Yes." "Who?" "Steve McQueen." And rare is the time anyone's gone, "Wait, hasn't he been dead for about 30 years?" I mean, like, oh, the other Steve McQueen.
He passed away, I thought.
"How old are you?" 12. I just turned 12. I'm 67 years young today. Like, whoever asks, I just make up ages. Now I'm an Army brat. That's a big one.
You added that?
I like to tell people I'm an Army brat. I was born in Egypt and moved all around the country. And then what I'm going to do is get like a Kathleen Turner accent and claim that as my Army bratness and just sound vaguely Castilian like she does now. Stuff like that.
Kathleen Turner doesn't even know what that is.
Right.
No, first 2 years solid of this show, every interview I did, whoa, David Letterman, pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Again and again and again.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where you'd get that question and you were just speaking, but it was robotic.
Oh, I know.
Yes, I have a lot of respect for him, but we're going to try to go our own way and do our own thing.
Yeah, no, it's totally true.
And it's literally like if someone came into my room in the middle of the night and I was sound asleep and shouted, you know, pretty big shoes to fill. I go, I never touched for him, but I also feel that.
No, like the latest.
Blood just coming out my mouth.
Everyone keeps saying it. The matchmaker. Have you ever been match-made? Every person. And just because Paul, I was going to bring this up with Paul sitting there, Paul Reiser. Paul Reiser was sitting here, and we did Bye Bye Love together, Paul and I. And everybody asked us, the two of us, and anybody in the cast, over and over, what's your worst date story? Because I was the date from hell in Bye Bye Love. And every reporter, as if they just coined that phrase, from hell. They were so pleased as punch with themselves. So you're the date from hell, and they were waiting for me to laugh or something. Like, that's an astute observation, date from hell. That's very funny. And, you know...
I bet those interviews went really well.
Yeah.
And then you punched them.
Yeah.
You're mostly in L.A. You don't seem like someone who should be in Los Angeles. You seem like someone who should be right here wandering the streets of New York City most of the time.
I am right here wandering the streets of New York City.
But all the time. All the time. You should never go to Los Angeles.
I am wandering the streets all the time, and then usually now me and my dog are wandering the streets.
You have a dog now?
I have 3 dogs now.
That's crazy. Why 3 dogs all at once? That seems like too much.
It just happened. It just happened. I found the one, and then the other 2 needed a home, and then it's crazy. And I'm now thinking seriously of buying a house so I can have more.
A nice country house smack dab in the middle of Manhattan.
Yes, a nice country estate. Somewhere to have more dogs.
You turn in one of those crazy
A crazy
old
dog lady, I know.
Yeah.
I'm this close to being a crazy old, smelly old dog lady. I'm always covered in dog hair. Yeah.
Do you like it here? I mean, like, because it's changed. New York, everyone who's been in New York a lot is not happy with the changes. They're cranky about the changes. They're
You're
saying,
leading me somewhere, and I don't know where you're leading me with this.
I'm leading to a story about how handsome I am.
I must be addled.
Story
My
was-
brain is addled. Which?
I'm just making conversation.
Are you really?
There's no prearranged story
I'm
here.
sorry. I thought that, I'm confused. I hate to break the magic of the moment, but I honest to God don't know where to go with that.
I was just chatting. There's no
Oh, you're
prearranged. We
genuinely-
don't prearrange stories on this show. It's just
No,
chit-chat.
I'm not accusing you of prearranging.
There's no prearranged. It's the story about Starbucks and.
Oh, Starbucks. Okay. Starbucks. Well, that was an odd way to entree into it. I was told you were going to say there's no Starbucks.
There's no discussion before the show about how we're going to get into something. That just doesn't happen. She's crazy.
I
don't know what you're talking about. Bruce Springsteen's not the boss. I'm the boss. Is everybody clear on that?
See, it worked out better. You got a bit out of it. You got a comedy bit out of it.
That wasn't a bit. I just wet myself.
Oh. Can we bring in Conan's other pants?
They're getting them. The alarm. The sensors in my chair set off an alarm.
We're going to save the story for next time.
What story?
The Starbucks. Oh.
The Matchmaker. This movie's everywhere.
The Matchmaker is opened last Friday. It's still around. It's me, Milo Shade.
Still around.
Still around. Dennis Leary, David O'Hara.
It's a real optimistic
It's still
slogan
around.
for the movie.
It's still here,
The Matchmaker,
people.
it's still around. Janeane Garofalo, we always love it when you're here. Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you for
Best
having
of luck with the movie.
Thank
and next
you.
time, let's prearrange something. Janeane Garofalo, everybody. We'll be right back with Steve Winwood. Good for you.